So this is how I produce Daily Bread. First we're gonna get into it. The first thing I did, I just laid down some simple guitar chords, nothing crazy. Laid out these right here. This is the first one I did. After that, I just laid it on and I added another melody. And for me, when it comes to producing, I feel like it's all about laying on the right elements. One thing I like to do with a lot of my tracks is make samples and then flip them and make them into my own thing. It makes it unique, something that nobody has, something that nobody's done, because I'm doing it. So I feel like the more creative I can get, the better the beat is, the more unique it is, and the more me it is. And when people listen to it, they gonna be like, that's a Jhi'Aire type beat. That sound like Jhi'Aire, not like nobody else, because I'm doing my own thing. So on to the next one. We flipped it. I added like a couple more elements. I think I got one more. It's a bass. So like I was saying, what I like to do is get my beats, make my own samples and flip them. If you don't know how to do that, what you do is you take an audio track, like right here in Logic, you bring it down, push it all the way over, quick sampler. This turns into a sampler. So if you put on Slice, bring out the keyboard, you can. Now I'm just playing around with it just to show y'all how to do it. But quick sampler, I use that pretty much on every beat. It's the best way to chop something up, make it unique. But really quick to show y'all what I did. We took that same sample, this one right here, and then we flipped it and brought it in the quick sampler. I actually didn't pitch it down or anything. I really just kept it the same, sliced it up a little bit. Sensitivity was at 46 and I did transients. I prefer to do transients over beat position or beat divisions or equal divisions, because transients is like when the waveform, you see it right here, when it peaks, it hits it at its highest, and that's usually when you're strumming or if you're playing an instrument, when your fingers are going down, that's when motion happens. So that's the best place to start. If you do it on beat division, like, it may not always get that pocket that you want to get. And you can also go in there too and do it yourself manually, which is cool. It's a lot of cool things you can do with quick sampling. So boom, we flip the sample and this is what we get. If you can see right here, I transposed it, took it down just one. It was a little bit too high for my liking and my vocal range and how I like to, make my music. So we brought it down and then we. Yeah, so that's that. Then boom. After that, we got the hats, snare, kick. I kept a pretty simple pocket. I'll let you hear each one by one. So we got the hats. So this is the hi-hats right here. Nothing crazy. Then we got the snare right here. Yeah. And then the kick. I really wanted to keep it simple because I wanted more space to be able to rap and be able to tell a story. Sometimes you do too much in the beat, you crowd the beat, and then you can't get the message across because there's too much going on. So I kept it super simple, and then I came up with this 808 pattern. Together, they sound like this. Nothing crazy, but you combine the kick with the 808, it make it slap just a little bit harder. I'll let you hear it. This without it. This is with it. It just got a little more low into it, Sometimes in some of my productions, the kick may not always hit on the 808, but if you can get it to make sense, I put it in there. It's on fire. So boom, this is everything all together. So now this is putting it all together, and this is really The beat, because I didn't do too many switches. Like, I kept it super simple, this beat. Running this. This is Kingdom Talk. Super simple, but a lot of fun. The beat hit hard, super catchy, and I enjoyed it. So I appreciate y'all for the first edition. Really, this ain't the first edition because I already did this before, but it's been a couple years. But this is how I produce Daily Bread. He asking for man and not even a lot. Too much of the spoil, just need him enough. He fighting the feeling of envy. He watch the wicked get all of the